Alright everyone, so I'm going to be doing my review of the Tool Bench Hardware self-adhesive wall tile, the backsplash. So this is the design that I got. This is just a little extra left over. My suggestion is measure your area and then buy possibly 2 or 3 extra tiles just in case you mess up, and it is very possible, or at least in my case it was. So let's get to it. So this is what it looks like from a distance, and I will try to insert an old picture so you have an idea of what it looked like before. Now let's zoom in, and you can just see here's the human flaw. Just little areas like where there's a little bit of a gap. So just really want to make sure that you have your everything lined up and square, but I do like the look of it. And then on some of the tiles, it's a little hard to notice, but some of them are peeling away. The adhesive is not very strong, and I think that that's the best design for it, is to not be super strong, but just strong enough to hold on to the wall. So it does make sure, it does say in the directions to make sure your wall is cleaned and dry. So I had issues behind the stove, and I think I just didn't get to some areas to clean it up enough, and that's where I had my sticking problems. Other areas were fine, and so what I did to remedy the small issue that I had where it was peeling away is I got little squares of double-sided tape, and I just put it on, and that has served it well. This has been up for about a month, and I'm really enjoying how it goes. This is where I was speaking to, pardon my outlet cover there. This is where I was speaking to maybe needing an extra, because you can see where I'd cut it, and then I cut it too wide, and so it doesn't actually go under the cover there. But there's also something to be said about if you put it under the cover and you tighten too much, it may kind of squeeze it in there. You can see right there, and that doesn't have a very natural look either if this is supposed to be a stone sort of backsplash. But again, from a distance, you're really not seeing too many problems that you would immediately say, hey, that's terrible. So guys, I would recommend giving it a shot. The reason being is all of this cost me about $20. If I want to go ahead and get an actual real backsplash set up for my kitchen, I've at least been able to look at this for some time and say, you know what, I do like this, as opposed to getting something more costly and then deciding that I don't like it. So there's a few different designs, see what matches your kitchen, and it was an easy return for the other set that I had gotten. I had gotten 2 sets, this in the white subway tile, and I took the white subway tile back to, I believe it was Dollar Tree, and they gave me an in-store credit rather than cash back, which was fine. I just got some other items, but all in all, I like the product. I like how it came out compared to what I had before, so hopefully this helps. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them in the chat section, and I will return anything that I can. So guys, have a fantastic day, and be well. One last note, let me clarify that I did not take the white subway tile out and use them on the wall. I just put up one with a thumbtack and one of these with a thumbtack and just kind of looked at it and made my decision from there. So I don't know if you'd be able to return used goods. The one thing they did tell me is that you cannot return items like this for food items in exchange. So just a little knowledge, and again, be well.